And good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the June 5th edition of Morning Mindset. I'm your host, Todd. How are you doing today, folks? It's been a wild 24 hours. I will say that. That last week of school, everything that goes on with it is craziness. Add in the fun rain that we were dealing with. It was a good time, good time. Today's topic, we're going to talk goals as we do the first Wednesday of every month. We'll go over what our goals were. And I didn't really push it in all those last 2 weeks, so it doesn't look like there's a whole lot of other goals in there. So we'll go over my goals, what we were at, what we did, and what the goals are for this month. So make sure to stick around for that. I need your 5 things. 5 things that you are going to accomplish today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I need to know who you are, where you're from, what's in your cup, and what the weather is like in your area. For us today, we've got the tropical vibe Celsius. Not too shabby there, if I don't say so myself. Hour 5. It's a vinyl type of day today. We've got printed HTV that needs to get done. We've got to cut some HTV that needs to get done. We've got to press some shirts. We've got to invoice, and we've got to quote. Those are the 5 big things that need to happen today, amongst everything else. So how are you guys doing? Check in and let me know how you're doing. Sarah, good morning, everyone. 66 and humid, flooding and still rainy in southeast Wisconsin. Yeah, ours let up about 2 hours ago. I'll be lucky to get my cement pad poured by winter at this point. Coffee in the cup. Nah, just tell them to put up a tent. Put up a tent, and then they'll dry out, and you'll do it. Sarah's 5 things. Deliver large order of shirts so a customer doesn't have to do multiple trips. Set up embroidery flex styles for a new organization. Artwork estimates, purchasing, store builds. Sarah's got a busy day. Jenny, good morning to you from Northern Indiana. It's 73 and rainy, water in the cup. That's what we just dealt with. We were dealing with that. It started last night. We were in for the school's spring fling, and of course took the golf cart up there. And when we walked outside, it was absolutely pouring. Luckily, Krista was there and had her car, so she ferried everybody home, and I brought the golf cart home. It was a nice rainy ride. If you haven't seen the video of it, you can go check out my Facebook page, and you can see the video in that. So let's get right into goals, right? So what do we do with these? Oh, here, we got a couple more that popped in here. Barb, good morning to you. North Central Minnesota, 58, sunny, high of 68, and afternoon thunderstorms. Iced tea in the cup, water in the bottle. Double fisting, Barb. Love it on a Wednesday. Renee, welcome back. Finally a Wednesday without PT. 68 degrees on the way to 80 and thick. Water in the bottle, coffee brewing. It is. It's that time of year, right? Where it's not at least a cold rain, but afterwards and the sun comes out and it feels like you're breathing through a wet towel. Like, I don't care what anybody says about weather anywhere else. If you don't live in the Midwest, you don't understand weather. You don't understand negative 40 to plus 120 in 24 hours, because I'm sure that's happened before. We get cold, we get hot, we get muggy. We get bugs, we get locusts. I mean, we are just a melting pot of weather. I will tell you that. And Barb, good morning from North Central Minnesota, 58 sunny, 68 afternoon. Oh yeah, we got that one. There it is. Didn't I? Yeah, I got that one. Barb, I posted a little meme today. It made me think of you. It made me laugh. You should go check it out. And Renee, welcome. Glad you can make it, from Sarah. And hey, Jenny, Sarah, Renee. Morning, Barb. Hey, Sarah. I missed everyone, but have to take care of myself first, right? You do, 1,000%. Tim, Toledo, Ohio, muggy, 75, pink monster drink. Why does Toledo ring a bell for me for something? Monday Night Raw is in Toledo. That's what it is. Monday Night Raw this coming Monday is in Toledo. Hi, Barb. Barb's 5 things: DTF, sewing project, cut sign vinyl, new business mail postcards, embroider boat towels. And Sarah to Renee. Absolutely, Renee. Just happy to see and hope things are going well. And a hi, Tim, from Barb. So that's what we got. Okay, let's while we go that, we're going to go to goals. So for our goal for May was to have $2,000 in retail sales for Level Up. We did that, no problem. I wanted to have 2,000, and actually, I mean, I'm not saying no problem like that, but it took a little getting there, and we're going to set that goal again this month, and we'll see. We knew we had stuff coming in for schools and setting things up there. We'll see how it plays out this month, but it should continue to go that way with it. We're crossing fingers on that, but we will continue to push things and look for a couple new things out there. There will be some new signs for the laser signs. There will be There was a couple other things that were going to come in from there. Loud cups, we'll see how those work out. And there was something else, but bringing in new stuff for it. I did fail on the portion of I wanted to have $2,000 come in sales from banners and yard signs, and I did not meet that goal. And I went back and reviewed, and it was because I only talked about it like once. Went back. It was 3 times that I talked about it last month. That's unacceptable. Completely unacceptable. That was between email posts or email blasts, Facebook posts, live streams, just regular memes posting, Instagram, everywhere. That was it. 3 times. If I am not hitting sales, 100% my fault because I'm not pushing it. And I need to focus and make that the focus of this month. I screwed around and I didn't make it the focus. And so we are not going to screw around this month and do it. And the point in May was to do it. We thought we would do, we're going to push this for graduations and that. And we just didn't. And so I'm going to make it the goal this month. And so every day you're going to see something about a banner or a yard sign. You're going to see one of those at least every day across one of our platforms, because that's what we need to do. We need to continuously push. We need to continuously put things out there. I'm listening to a book, and it's talking 100 pieces plus of content per day, and you're like, holy crap, that sounds like a lot. Well, it is, but it's across all platforms, and it can be in various things. And we're changing up how we're doing things, and we're seeing good results. I'm going to look right now and see where we are for our reach today, because that will kind of give me a heads up. I know we ended up hitting over 1 million yesterday for reach, and we're going to see where it is. We're going to see where it is right now for it. Reach last, we're going to go today. Today's reach is we're sitting at about 500,000 right now, and so as we go through it, let's see if I can engagement. No, I want to go back to be able to show that to you guys. Insights. 7 days today. So we're down, because we were there, but there's reach 543,000, engagement 60,000, net new followers 18. So we'll continuously build and push on that. And what I'm really doing with this and seeing, is it going to generate new sales? Is it going to generate an income stream from Facebook? Is it going to generate anything else on the back end? And it has. Have I seen direct interactions between that and new sales? No, because I haven't. I haven't seen anybody that said I came from this. So we know that that's not there. We have seen an increase on Facebook payout, so that was nice. When we can get that up there, and we did have somebody reach out to us about offering something for a morning drink for our show. That stuff is being shipped out. If it's good, I don't have a problem promoting it. And that's what I told them. I'm like, listen, you guys want to do this? I'm not just going to promote things to promote things. I want to believe in it and that. So I want to make sure it's good. I want to make sure that, I'm not, me, I'm not going to just post affiliate links like that. I want to be able to believe in it. So we're going to get that. We'll try it. We'll see how it is. And then I'll fill you guys in on it. But those are the type of things that we're working on and doing. So increase our brand exposure, our exposure in itself, revenue streams, sponsorship deals. We'll see how it all plays out. But if I want to increase those banner sales to where I said I was going to have, $2,000 in banner sales and yard signings, I need to definitely be pushing those more. And I did not. I went back and looked. I did not really push the JP Plus stuff last month. And I noticed that in the affiliate commissions. I did not push Creative Fabrica, and I noticed that in the commissions. I did not push one of the other goals was to have 4 new members. We got 3 new members, and when I look back on it, it was because I didn't push much for it. If you're not sure what I'm talking about on that, we'll throw the little banner down here for our mentorship community. I wanted 4 new members for that. We got 3. So bad me for not putting it out there enough. So right down there, that's where you can go find the information on all of that at patreon.com/FatDadMC. We do calls multiple times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, usually right after Morning Mindset. We go ahead and do that. Let's check in and see where else we were for it. Let's see. Hi, Tim. Renee said 5 things. Cut memorial wooden nickels. Ooh, Renee, I got a question for you. Are you going to be in the mentorship call after this call? Let me know. Let me know, because then I'll ask you in that call about wooden nickels, because I got a question. Somebody asked me a question last night about it, and I didn't think about it, and now I thought about it with there. Organize orders, write up orders, assemble earrings, press shirts. Decal Ranch, good morning to you. And that's Jeff, right? Yeah, that's Jeff. Jeff's, Jeff Free Decal Ranch. We got it. Beth, good morning to you. It's breezy, sunny, 63 degrees up there in north central Nebraska. Looking to have highs in the upper 80s today. Water in the cup. Very, very nice. 73 in muggy northern Kentucky. No drink. 5 things today. Pack mail, install light burn, and have a play. Ooh, Jeff did get a new laser, and it sounds like it's all set up, ready to rock and roll. I'm really excited that. Okay, I will ask you that. Remind me in that call to ask you about wooden nickels. Remind me there. And if somebody remind me on Monday about things too. But one thing that I've noticed, and you guys can tell me if you've noticed this too, is I only am getting as much out of things as I'm putting into it. So if I'm not putting in the mentorship that we're in, into the other calls that I'm in, into the other programs, then I'm not getting anything out of it. And so that's not really their fault. It's my fault. I'm not showing up for calls. I'm not taking advantage of flyers that are there, webinars that are there, trainings that are there. I tried to play it off that, we had a lot going on, and we did, but I also had a lot of time where I was just, really screwing around, where I just didn't feel like it, which I feel that's, one of the things is, when you are your own boss, is that who you're holding yourself accountable to, right? Yourself. So if I don't feel like doing it, I don't feel like doing it. I'll do it another day, and another day turns into another day, and another day, and another day, and then it just never gets done. Which that's, my list of 5, making sure that stuff gets done every day. So it might have to, be maybe add a couple more to that. These are the things that I am going to get done today. Listen to part of a book, watch training videos, learn some more marketing. What are all these things I can do? Like the long-term project now is working on stuff for team stores, and that I said in our call on Monday about, setting stuff up for fall schools, because now it's a time to think about it. I reached out, and we've actually, I heard back late last night. I guess not late last night, but I heard back last night from the superintendent, and they want to get together. And so that's the contact today. Hey, when can we set this up and go through some things? So I need to stay on top of that. I need to get in front of PTA people. I need to get in front of the school people. I need to, if I want that stuff to happen, I need to take the work and do it. And I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I stumble over that, right? And then I look back and be like, whoa, well, we didn't get that. Why not? Well, because I didn't put anything out there for it. So I really need to pay more attention to my long-term goals of what we want to do, plan a whole lot better, and then start putting those actions in motion. But the biggest thing is just taking action. I can't sit back and do anything. Why didn't we get, the $2,000 in retail sales from banners and signs? Because I didn't push it. Me. 100% me. And there's times when you just don't feel like doing anything. But you got to remember that, with that comes no sales, right? So can't complain about not having sales if we didn't do something for it. So we got to, and I know we all have those days where, up, down, in and around. Like today, I don't feel the greatest. Maybe it was being out in the rain last night, but I just, but I know I need to get stuff done before I can relax and take my foot off the pedal. So, to the wall today. That's what we're rocking. In truck picking up kid from football. Phone is logged in this account, so that's why we know it's Jeff in there with it. But how do you guys manage that? Like keeping on pace for things, keeping on track of things, making sure you're doing your stuff that needs to get done. I have my list of there, but those long-term goals. I used to be really good about time blocks of stuff, and I need to pick that back up. So that is also a goal for this month, is to go back into time blocks where I'm going to take 2 hours a day and listen to this, work on this, do this. I'm going to set that time away, schedule each one so I can go for it. I know if I want the spiritware side to pick up and more, that needs to be a continuous project every day. Work on it for an hour or two, setting up the emails for it, setting up the product details for it, getting everything squared away for it, doing everything I can to make sure it's the right thing for it. And be ready to go with it. Start reaching out and doing that. So I need to take 100% responsibility for the things that have not happened. And I had a nice content creation calendar that it's just a spreadsheet. Here's the days, here's the stuff that I want to post about, and I need to get back into doing that. I just fell off a lot. April, May, it came, it went. I used the excuse, Corey was gone for a week, so we're going to go light on it. We're going to do this. And that's why I really didn't want to do a whole lot, because I didn't want to be bogged down with it. I made excuses. And the only one I have to blame for that is myself. If things aren't coming in, my fault. My fault. And so that's what I'm here to do. Here to take responsibility for my faults and acknowledge them. And now they're done. We move on from it, right? We can all, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. There are there, but I can't manifest that something's going to happen. It's going to happen. It takes work to do. I can't sit here and today we're going to have 100-yard signs being sold. It's not going to happen, right? I can say that. I can say it till I'm blue in the face, lose my voice. It's just not going to happen. I can see it. I can vision it. I can put it on the vision board. I can do all that, but I need to take the action to make it happen. And I know that there's a lot of people that, that's what they need. They need to do the woosah, and they need to do that and to make them be in the spot they need to be. And that's great for them, but it doesn't work for me. The Kool-Aid drinking is just not my thing. I want to see proven actions. I've left groups. I've asked for, memberships to be canceled because there was a lot of woosah, here's this, and it just didn't work. For me, I'm not that type of person. I need to see if you're telling me that these sunglasses are going to block the sun, I need to see you wearing the sunglasses, showing me that they're blocking the sun. I'm just not going to take your word for it. I need to see your actions for it. If you're telling me, here's how we're pulling in, $1,000 a day in sales, and here's our playbook of what we're doing, it's not going to work for me because it's a completely different business. But the principle and the ideas will. So, okay, I can see that. I can see that you're practicing in your business, that you're showing it, that you're preaching, you're doing what you're preaching. How does that go? When practicing what you preach, right? So, when we're showing that we're doing this is how it's working. That's what I need to see. I need to see results-driven training. I don't need to see, here's your manifestation, your vision board, your this, your that. It doesn't work for me. It's nice to look at a picture and see, yep, that's what I'm working towards. That's what I'm working towards. Here's the goals that are set there, but I need the action behind it. I need that action plan really pushing through to move on from it. So that's what this month is going to be. Action, setting up stuff for fall. We're going to hit that 2,000 in sales from banners and yard signs. We are going to, there might be a couple new product signs up on the website, so that will help generate the retail sales of it. We're working with different schools and organizations to push their stuff through. So I think we're going to be good to go with it. And with that, and let's see, and Tim said, yeah, that's why I love my heat displays. I can show them what you're going to feel with the ceramic film. Absolutely. It's like if you have the retail store and you can, I think Sarah has it where she's got her good, better, best shirts, and she's actually got them imprinted that way, good, better, best, so they can feel what it is. They can see it, right? We want to see what we're going to have with it. That's what customers want. And for us, that's what we need to look at too. Like when we look at all of our, trainings and things, it's like, what are the results on it? What are we seeing for it? In our mentorship, and that's the other thing is I look at what I'm paying for something. I'm spending a couple $100 a month on something. Okay. Am I getting a couple $100 value return on it? When we started up the mentorship community, I'm like, it's $20. I need a place for people just to be able to communicate, be able to speak their mind and help each other grow. Like $20 a month, we know we're crushing that value out of the park. So there's no reason not to join on it. There's other ones that I'm in where $100, $200, and I'm just not getting any value out of it. So we stopped doing it. Like there's nothing there for it. There was a lot of the repetitive, woosah, a lot of the repetitive, this is what I found for information. We're not actually learning this or doing this, but this is what somebody else has done. So I'm just regurgitating the information to you. It's not worth it to me. I need to see people doing stuff. Like in our mentorship community, when we can run through it. We have embroiders in there that are showing embroidery. Here's how they're doing. Here's with it. I can see the results from that. And you know what I learned? Embroidery is still not my thing. I still want a machine. I still want to learn. I still that, but it's not my thing. I'm learning that. Learn the marketing side from other people that are doing it, and we're trying to build things together. Tim talks all the time, and those same business practices fall in. He's showing it, he's going live with it, people can see what he's doing, so there's a lot more involved in it. You're learning a lot from it. So think about how that works for it. Tim says, how did CapCut go? I've not heard anything about it after you got done. If you got it done, yeah. So we went through it, and now the hardest part for me is a lot of it was like very like trend driven things, or like, how's the best way to put this? They weren't on topic for our industry, for what we do. And so now it is time to create the scripts to go with that training for it. Some of them I can envision, here's how it's going to work, here's what it's going to do, and that's what we'll do. The training on it for the $140 it was outstanding training with it. You can take a lot from it. I learned a boatload from it on how to do things that I thought was way harder than what it was, and they're not. And so now it was, I took that time each day and did it. And now it's trying to put that in motion. What do I need to do to show this to this, show that to that, to make it work there? I in another group where it was more about content creation, more about things to, setting up your scripts, how to film things, which ways is the best way for it. None of it pertains to the apparel decoration business or the personalized gift business. It's just in content in general. There's not a lot. Like, if I look at it, it's like 75%, but the 25% is what I needed to hear. And so, those are things. I'll sign up and take stuff and okay, check. Okay, check. Okay, check. The biggest thing that I've taken from that other training, excuse me, is stop trying to make it perfect. Right? Just put it out there. Just put it out there. Stop trying to make it perfect. So that's what we're gonna do. Excuse me. There is we're just start putting stuff out there. So more eyes should lead to more traffic to more sales, and that's what we're pushing out there for. All right. On that, I'm going to get out of here a little early so I can get some drinks in me so I can be ready to go for our mentorship call in a half an hour. You can go right over here still and sign up for it. You sign up today, you'll still get in today's call. I will be back here Friday. Not sure the topic on Friday. I'm waiting on you guys to give me a topic. If not, I'll come up with one tomorrow and we will talk about that. So until then, you guys have an amazing day. Peace, love, press on. We will see you guys next time.